For instance, they return from school, make a habit, let them wash their hands. And the simple songs that you can actually sing to encourage them to wash their hands. I'll sing the song.
Please sing. That's how we learn.
There's this happy birthday song we put together. Wash your hands every day to keep germs away. Wash with soap and clean water to be healthy always.
Wow.
So I then made it fun. I said, wash your hands every day to keep germs away. Wash with soap and clean water to be healthy always. Wash your hands every day.
Wow. So everybody sing
it.
it.
Then you go further, you could say, brush your teeth twice a day.
Okay.
To keep germs away. Then take your bath twice a day. To keep those basic ones. Take a bath, brush your teeth, wash your hands. So if you do it alone with your child, you don't just give the instruction. That's why we get it wrong sometimes. We just dish out instructions and help them.
Just go wash your hands.
Go wash your hands.
Okay.
When you do it with them, it's fun, it's memorable. They won't have that experience again. My son, even when I'm tired sometimes, to take him to the toilet, he comes back, wash your hands! Wash your hands! I said, okay, let's go. He washes and then we leave. That's one. Then even bathing in the morning, try and crack jokes. It's not, you're going to be late for school. Come, get ready, move, do this. You're not in the barrack. You're dealing with children. So when you in the morning, you wake up, okay, it's time to go to school, whatever it is. I think when we sometimes have issues is that we are always very serious. Children are children. They are not small adults.
Of course, you get that serious because you're looking at the time as well, because you need to be maybe at work or somewhere, and time waits for nobody. So you just want them to get a move on. Let's do this and get it over.
We need to look at the end result.
Okay.
It's usually painful.
But end result is I get to work late.
That is what you're thinking, yes. But for the child, do you know some of the problems we have presented to us as family life practitioners has to do with hygiene?
Okay.
You hear a man complaining that the wife is not clean, the wife is complaining that when goes to work and then comes back, he doesn't have his bath. And I have encountered children, teenagers that feel, boys that feel, I'm a boy, I'm a white, why should I have my bath? So let's look at the end result. Let's look at the consequences if we do not take our time. Because hygiene is very important. And let's also look at the money that we will spend before ill. Children from 0 to 5, that's a critical age. Some parents, if they share their experiences with you, they would have been in and out of hospital. For their child clock like 4 years, they would have been in and out of the hospital as a result of infection for about, say, 4 times. And no parent want to experience that high fever.
So that's one
you will not
reason
see
why
it. Count the
you must
consequences.
teach them.
You have to just take the pain. Not even consider it as work. Just tell yourself that, okay, you're trying to be a child again, that's one. 2, you're trying to teach your children something that will last a lifetime. Then 3, you're trying to save money. Because when they fall ill, you don't want to ignore them. You can't focus at work, you can't go early to work. So it's important that we take that very seriously. Let's look at the things that we're preventing. You're saving some money, you're saving yourself some emotional stress or trauma. Then you're keeping your child in school. If they fall sick, they don't go to school, you don't get to go to work.
That's true.
You're going to have the problem of how do we go? Who will take care of my child and all that? It becomes a problem. But if we take the time at this age, especially when they're 1, 2, 3, that's the age you actually can get them off on a good start.
Yes.
When it has to do with hygiene. And let the family see it as a family thing. If everybody works together to achieve a hygiene goal, what is our goal as regards hygiene in this family? And it's not just about washing of hands. It has to do with what you use, the towel, the clothes. It has to do with even the bed nets that you use, the bathroom, disposing refuse rightly,
Their rooms,
the
the condition it's in.
Also,
food hygiene. Because
That's
I know
another.
children like to pick stuff off the floor a lot.
They like to pick stuff off the
Yes.
floor. So when you make sure the environment is clean, they won't see those items to pick. It's important. While you're teaching them not to pick things and throw it to your mouth,
Exactly.
you also ensure that the environment is clean. That's one. And then we've had cases where I've worked in the school before as a school nurse. We've had situations where children come in with sport food.
Salt food
Yes.
from home.
From home.
Wow.
So when it's time for them to have their lunch and then you open the child's food bags and
The smell.
you
Wow.
can't, your conscience will not let you feed.
Feed that to the child.
Yes.
Wow.
And then parents are very busy.
Mm.
So how do you preserve food? At what temperature do you preserve particular food? How do you wash your vegetables? Anything going directly into the mouth without passing through heat should be washed with clean water. Like our fruits and our vegetables, preferably with running water.
Mm.
So you get to do that before you. And when you're doing this, let your child know. Don't think they are children. They are watching. They will learn.
And children learn from examples.
They learn a lot.
Yes. Mm.
So you shouldn't take it for granted that they are kids. So when you're watching, and it's a time to also bond. Take it as a bonding time for the family. So you want to have fruits, you bring in your child, put water in your bowl. Sometimes you feel like, let me mess it up. I cannot start cleaning. It's my purpose to say one thing. There's not a price to pay. Pay it at the initial stage. Because later on, you'll still pay that price and it will be a greater price. So take the pay to do what you have to do. There are times that, there was a time when I was pregnant with my second child, I had my son and I was trying to pick beans and he came and we were moving around. I actually took picture, I had some, I made it fun for myself. He pulled down his box of clothes and then he dropped, I was like, okay, no problem. I said, okay, do you know what?